Letters of Swami Vivekananda, the new edition in 4 volumes. Letter number 497, addressed to Sister Nivedita. Margaret Noble, or Sister Nivedita, 20th October 1867 to 13th October 1911, was an Irish disciple of Swami Vivekananda, who dedicated her life for Swamiji's mission and for India. Her life remains strong inspiration source for millions of people world over. Care of Lala Badri Shah, Almora, the 29th July 1897. My dear Miss Noble, a letter from Sturdy reached me yesterday informing me that you are determined to come to India and see things with your own eyes. I replied to that yesterday. But what I learned from Miss Mueller about your plans makes this further note necessary, and it is better that it should be direct. Let me tell you frankly that I am now convinced that you have a great future in the work for India. What was wanted was not a man, but a woman, a real lioness to work for the Indians, women especially. India cannot yet produce great women. She must borrow them from other nations. Your education, sincerity, purity, immense love, determination, and above all this Celtic blood makes you just the woman wanted. Yet the difficulties are many. You cannot form any idea of the misery, the superstition, and the slavery that are here. You will be in the midst of a mass of half naked men and women with quaint ideas of caste and isolation, shunning the white skin through fear or hatred, and hated by them intensely. On the other hand, you will be looked upon by the whites as a crank, and every one of your movements will be watched with suspicion. Then the climate is fearfully hot, our winter in most places being like your summer, and in the south it is always blazing. Not one European comfort is to be had in places out of the cities. If in spite of all this you dare venture into the work, you are welcome, 100 times welcome. As for me, I am nobody here as elsewhere, but what little influence I have shall be devoted to your service. You must think well before you plunge in, and your after work. If you fail in this or get disgusted, on my part I promise you, I will stand by you unto death, whether you work for India or not, whether you give up Vedanta or remain in it. The tusks of the elephant come out but never go back. Footnote: Marad ki baat, hati ka dant, a popular Hindi adage. Footnote ends. So are the words of a man, never retracted, I promise you that. Again, I must give you a bit of warning. You must stand on your own feet and not be under the wings of Miss Mueller or anybody else. Miss Mueller is a good lady in her own way, but unfortunately it got into her head when she was a girl that she was a born leader and no other qualification is necessary to move the world but money. This idea is coming on the surface again and again in spite of herself, and you will find it impossible to pull on well with her in a few days. She now intends to take a house in Calcutta for herself and yourself and any other European or American friends who may come. It is very kind and good of her, but her Lady Abbess plan will never be carried out, I am sure, for two reasons: her violent temper and overbearing conduct, and her awfully vacillating mind. Friendship with many is best at a distance, and everything goes well with the person who stands on his own feet. Mrs. Xavier is a jewel of a lady, so good, so kind, and the Xaviers are the only English people who do not hate the natives, sturdy not excepted. Mr. and Mrs. Xavier are the only persons who did not come to patronize us, but they have no fixed plans yet. When you come, you may get them to work with you, and that will be really helpful to them and to you. But after all, it is absolutely necessary to stand on one's own feet. I learned from America that two friends of mine, Mrs. Bull of Boston and Miss MacLeod, are coming on a visit to India this autumn. Miss MacLeod, you already know in London, that Paris dressed young American lady. Mrs. Bull is about 50 and has been a very kind friend to me in America. I may suggest that your joining the party may while away the tedium of the journey, as they also are coming by way of Europe. I am glad to receive a note at last from Sturdy after long, but it was so stiff and cold. It seems he is disappointed at the collapse of the London work. With everlasting love, yours ever in the Lord, Vivekananda. Om Tat Sat.